Hey, you gotta realize you're not always gonna have all the words. Sometimes when it's time for us to express to others, to God, to the world itself, right? Sometimes we find ourselves building momentum to express these words, but a lot of times, whenever we think we have it, it's like a sudden drop. It's a sudden confusion with expression. For me, I talk about letting the gap be filled, and essentially, it's just giving yourself a chance to listen, right? Sometimes when we can't express these words, it's good to listen to what the world is saying, right? Because it formulates some type of communication. It formulates some type of moment within you that nobody else can see, right? So when you're expressing to your family, your friends, to others, to God, sometimes you have to just listen, right? Listening is participating. Listening is an expression. I was scrolling down my feed and this guy that I don't really know, but I know of him from New Jersey, he was his page, right? And as I listened to the prayer, I realized like can't be there to be the voice for everything, right? Sometimes you have to listen and allow these things to just say present themselves, right? Because understanding ultimately soothes resistance, right? Sometimes when we build this momentum expression, we run into resistance for whatever that resistance is. But see, understanding allows us to continue. It allows us not that it is greater, it's just that it allows things to develop, you know? Being okay with uncertainty is not just taking things for what they are. It's being okay with things playing out because you will never know, in a sense, right? So when we're expressing ourselves to God and to others and we're looking for these different words, sometimes it's good for us to just listen, right? What matters is that we get to process it, right? But hey, you know me, stay steady. Love.